this is Ali. Welcome back to You&Korea. I hope you are all well and safe wherever you are. Briefly reminding you that You&Korea is a channel for those who love Korea, who want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share with you guys the stories of my life for the past 10 years in Korea, tell you something interesting about the country in general, maybe some facts that are not really well known worldwide. I hope you enjoy watching our videos, and if you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback in the comment section. June is a very memorable month in Korea, but it's also a very sad month. Why is that? Well, I mentioned it briefly in one of our latest videos, the one about BTS and ARMY. June is the month when the Korean War broke out in 1950. In Korea, actually, the month of June is called the month of patriots and veterans. It means that for this whole month, we're honoring the people who sacrificed their lives fighting for the country and paying tribute to those people and their families. June 6 in Korea is a Memorial Day. This day was chosen to honor the loyalty of soldiers who died fighting for their country. The Korean government holds a ceremony every year and honors this day's deep meaning. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Korean War. The Korean War started on June 25th, 1950, when North Korea invaded South Korea. That's why this war is also called 625 War, because it started on June 25th. North Korea's sudden invasion pushed South Korea all the way to Busan on the southern tip of the Korean peninsula. The defeat was almost certain. However, the Korean and UN forces carried out the famous Incheon landing operation and restored the capital of Seoul. That's right, the odds of success in this war were 1 in 5,000, so it was a total miracle. If you watch the movie called Operation Chromite, you can see it more clearly. After that, Korea suffered a lot of damage through this war that lasted more than 3 years until the ceasefire in 1953. Millions of people died in this war. Millions! Isn't that a huge number for such a small country? And even those who barely survived lost their families, lost their homes. It was truly a period of grief and despair. And eventually someday North Korea will have to pay the historic price for this tragedy. But this is not the end. As I mentioned before, Korea is still the only divided country in the world. I mean, even at this moment, there is still no truce in this war. The Korean War, which began with the invasion of North Korea in 1950, is not officially over yet. In fact, North Korea's threats still remain. This is why men in Korea still have to go to the army. It is very interesting to actually look at what paths South and North Korea took after the ceasefire agreement was finally reached in 1953. Well, the Republic of Korea has continued to grow and become a free democratic country. It has made remarkable progress to the point of being called the miracle of the Han River. Even when the whole country was burned to ashes right after the war, it never lost hope and built up the current diligent Republic of Korea. As a result, it became the 10th largest economy in the world and the leading country in so many fields, in economy, in culture, in sports. Free country, Korea. And what about North Korea? Well, after 1953, when the ceasefire agreement was finally reached, North Korea has taken an entirely opposite path from South Korea. North Korea's 3 generations hereditary power is the only in the world's modern history successful dictatorship. The lives of North Koreans are known to be more miserable than you guys can imagine. In 2021, the US State Department criticized North Korea as the most dictatorial and oppressive country in the world. In particular, there are more than 100,000 prisoners in political prison camps who are abused beyond description. There is no freedom of religion in North Korea and not even freedom of travel. Can you not believe this? This kind of country exists in 21st century. Former US President Bush, while still in his office, once called North Korea the axis of all evil. Well, it's not far from true. North Korea is indeed a very troubled country. Even though the people are starving to death because they have nothing to eat, North Korea is still creating tension by threatening not only South Korea but also the whole Northeast Asia by its nuclear tests or missile launches. On June 5th, North Korea fired 8 short-range ballistic missiles. It is a clear armed provocation that threatens the international community. That's why all countries around the world are judging North Korea. Because of this threat from North Korea, South Korea still needs strong military, and that's why all men must go to the army. It is clear that the Kim Jong-un regime should stop developing nuclear weapons and seek ways to feed its people, because this is the only way that North Korea can live and be a functional member of the international community. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Well, I'll be back in the future with more interesting topics about Korea. Hope you guys enjoy watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and of course, your feedback is always welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, 안녕!